Okay, sorry, we were interrupted last time. My camera ran out of charge. So anyways, we're going to start as I said, our figure has 4 major points. So I'm just going to line up one of those points with 0 degrees. And like I said, this is a figure that I previously made. It's exactly the same as the other figure, so we know what our original image looks like. Alright, so I'm going to rotate it 45 degrees. I'll put one of those points on 45, and this is clearly not the same thing as our original figure. So we can say that it doesn't have 45 degrees of symmetry. Let's move it to 90. And the figures are the same. So let's make a little note that it has 90 degrees of symmetry in the 90th degree. Let's rotate it a little more. Not at 135. It does at 180. Once again, it's not the same at 225. And then again at 270. Not at 315. And then we're back to where we started. So we can say that this particular snowflake I made has symmetry at 90 degrees, 180 degrees, and 270 degrees of rotational symmetry. Do we have any questions? Okay, so let's move on to our final symmetry that we're going to learn today, and that is reflection symmetry, also known as plane symmetry. And this symmetry exists if you divide a figure in half, and the other half of the figure is just an exact mirror image of the previous figure, or the other half. And this is a lot like line symmetry, what we just learned about. And you can also do this kind of symmetry using a mirror. But today we're going to make a butterfly in order to examine this kind of symmetry. So we're going to do this. We're going to fold our paper in half. Let's fold it hamburger style, like this. Good. Now when you open up the paper, the crease is going to be our exact halfway mark, where the figure is divided perfectly in half. Now we're going to fold our paper back and cut out the shape of the wings of a butterfly, whatever that may look like. Let's see. And you can see we have some previously made butterflies in the back. Mine isn't as beautiful as that monarch butterflies over there, but it will do. Okay, so now we have two exactly the same size, and so we can say that this figure is symmetrical in terms of reflection symmetry. But just to be sure, we're going to paint, we're going to fold it back along the crease, and we're going to paint, I'm going to put this under my paper. I recommend having newspaper on the student's desk just to be sure. But we're just going to paint a real simple design, and I would recommend using a lot of paint just so that when we're folding it back along the crease, it will have enough paint to stick on the other side. So I'm going to do some dots and some lines. Okay, so we have paint on one side, I don't know if you can see, and we're just going to carefully fold it along that same crease and press really hard. Oops, hello. Make sure it's washable paint too. And we're going to press really hard, and then now we're going